back to the Ultimate Seattle Sports Show as we get set up for the Ultimate 5. We're looking for the Mariners' top 5 first-round draft picks. But just to give you an idea of the draft success they've had under Jerry Dipoto, let's take a look. Jerry, first-round picks under Dipoto. Just look at those, you guys. Look at those numbers on there. Just outstanding. And I mean, we're still waiting on. 2024 is a question mark, but we're still waiting on some of these other guys. And Cade Anderson, you see the fact these are only first-round picks now. So, but you look see some of the names on here and the job that Jerry's done over the last decade or so has been outstanding.
Yeah, he's done a great job. You look at some of those guys like Cole Young, he's doing a great job for the Mariners right now. Cole Emerson is obviously the future of this franchise, and he's playing great as a 20-year-old. And you look at some of the other names that were on that list, they've done well in other places since the Mariners traded them and got value for those guys.
I mean, Cade Anderson, you might see him this year, his very first year coming up, and that's how successful they were with that. They've always been good with getting pitchers. Logan Gilbert, they got George Kirby, Bryce Young. So they're really good at getting starting pitchers, but I'm also really impressed with some of the bats they've got. Luke Stevenson, also drafted last year in the first round, making his way through the minors right now. He's really looking like he's going to be that next step behind Cal Raleigh, or hopefully maybe they can even move him to a different position if they need to.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought him up because he's just tearing it up, that's for sure. A lot of guys are, and it's always interesting to see them go to the next level and face, AAA pitching and Major League pitching, and that's when things start to change a little bit at the plate. All right, let's get to the Ultimate 5. We're looking for the M's top 5 first-round draft picks of all time, and let's bring in our friend, our producer, Joel Knipp. Joel, we always put you on the spot on these Ultimate 5, so why don't you start us off?
Well, I couldn't believe it when Wyman was talking about Dipoto on a heater. I'm like, did he see our graphics beforehand? Did he know? Is he a magician? Yeah, if you look at Dipoto, his last 10 years, his whole time here is incredible. Like, our top 5 here will probably be all filled with Dipoto picks in about 5 years, except for Junior.
Yeah.
So we'll start it off with number 5 then. Alex Rodriguez. I know a lot of people don't really like Alex Rodriguez, but you can't argue with his stats and where he ended up. 1993, the M's picked him in the first round, and he turned out to be a heck of a player.
Yeah. Go ahead,
I know you don't have to like him, but you got to respect him.
Yeah, he would be higher, but I know people don't care about him.
Yeah, well, I remember when he was coming out, it was like the fact that it was a no-brainer that year. That he was an automatic consensus first-round pick for sure. So Mariners got a good one there. Take us to number 4.
Number 4, Tino Martinez. I wasn't initially going to put him on the list. I was maybe even put Gil Mesh there, but Tino, I don't know. He was the man. He was well-loved before he got traded to the Yankees. He even has a plaque at Monument Park at Yankee Stadium. So he's well-respected there, too.
Yeah, interesting that you chose a Yankee uniform to put him in there.
I know.
What, you couldn't find him in a Mariners uniform?
It's so rare to find it, man. The AP doesn't have pictures of him from back in the Mariner days.
All right. Take us to number 3.
Number 3, another non-Mariner kind of, Jason Varitek. The M's drafted him not first overall, but with their first pick in 1994. He went on to be traded to the Red Sox. I think, was that the Heathcliff Slocum trade? He is now in the Red Sox Hall of Fame. He's won a World Series twice with Boston, so very valuable member. Too bad he wasn't with the M's, but, they had a guy named Dan Wilson, so...
previous general managers did a great job drafting for the Yankees and the Red Sox.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. We were our farm system.
Yeah, and I was a huge fan of Varitek, and it was just the timing just wasn't right. And you knew he was going to be a good one. And the timing just wasn't right. The Mariners were all about trying to push their chips to the middle of the table and go in and win it and go get a reliever. And that didn't work out either. So tough to lose Varitek. Awesome to see that another great pick for the Mariners, but he excelled somewhere else. All right, take us to number 2.
Number 2, we got Dave Henderson, Hendu, 1977, first ever first-round pick by the Mariners. Now, I know he made his hay with other teams like the A's. He's in their Hall of Fame. Fame, but he played 6 seasons with the M's, and he's just had that infectious smile, just a great personality. And he also spent over a decade in the booth with the M's. So even though he didn't make his mark necessarily on the field with the M's, he made his mark in the booth. And to me, I think Hendo is one of the greatest.
Yeah, I saw him throw out the first pitch when they were playing the A's. It was like either last year or the year before, on the last day of the season, I think 2 years ago. And he had that split jersey on. I mean, so much love from this Mariners fan base still for Dave Henderson, obviously the late Dave Henderson.
Yeah, I got to meet him a few times over the years, back in the days when I was playing at Washington, and he's generally one of the greatest, funniest, coolest guys I've ever met.
Did you? Oh, Joel, I wonder who your number one is.
I know. I don't even know if I need to say anything. I mean, it's just a
You
no-brainer.
don't. Thanks a lot for coming on. Appreciate it. Coming up next.
It's Junior. Of course, it's Junior. 630 homers. The M's retired his jersey. He's a Hall of Famer, nearly unanimous. MLB All-Century, blah, 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 blah. I mean, he's one of the greatest of all times. If he would have been hurt, he probably would have been one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, once you get past Griffey and A-Rod, then it's an interesting final three to fill out that top five. But those two guys definitely deserve to be in there. Some good choices in there, Joel. Nice job. Well done, my friend.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Tomorrow,
right,
maybe
thanks.
we'll have to do the worst top five.
We're going to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we throw them their flowers, but we take them back a little bit. Maybe tomorrow we do the worst.
Yeah.
All right.